It's day 5 in the Diddy trial, and Dawn Richard is giving her testimony against Diddy. And this will be her full testimony that she is giving against Diddy. And before we get into Dawn Richard's testimony, I have to show you guys how you actually pronounce her name, because if I get one more comment talking about how I'm saying her name wrong when I'm actually saying it right, I might just flip out. So watch this.
Dawn Richard.
Yes, you are going to be. Oh my God. You are going to be the only one. Oh, I should bow down and kiss your feet. Oh, yes, that's my name. Yes. I stopped correcting people because I felt like it was obvious, but they just never, they put an S, they find a son, and it becomes Richardson.
The government starts out with Your Honor. The government calls Dawn Richard to the stand. Where are you from? New Orleans, Louisiana. From 2004 to 2011, who did you work for? Puff Sean Combs. Do you see him? Yes. Who's depicted in this photo? Cassie. In 2009, did you observe an incident between Puff and Cassie? Yes. She was attacked by Sean and kicked. Did you see more violence by him against Cassie? Often. The government then shows Dawn Richard a picture of Diddy Dirty Money. When were you a member of this group? 2009 to 2011. The incident in 2009 when Sean Combs beat Cassie, where was it? In Sean Combs' LA home. We were recording. What did he do? He was saying, "Where the F is my food?" He grabbed a black skillet with eggs and tried to hit her over the head. Cassie dropped to the ground. What did she do? She was in a fetal position. Then what? Sean Combs was kicking her in the head and the body, and then dragged her up to the first floor. Glass was breaking and yelling. I was scared for her, and for me too. Did you intervene? No. Did you call the police? No. The next day, what happened? He said it had been passionate and she was okay, and that it would be better if we didn't talk, that people could end up missing. How did you understand that? Death. Diddy's team then yells objection. Then the judge calls a sidebar and ends her testimony for the day. But Dawn Richard will be back on Monday to give the rest of her full testimony against Diddy. But right before they brought Dawn Richard in, they actually had a Homeland Security agent testify against Diddy about when they came and arrested him to take him to jail. So let's go ahead and get into that. The government asked, when Sean Combs was arrested, where did you go? The Park Hyatt Hotel, room 2115, where he was staying. They show a picture to the jury of his hotel suite. And what did you do? We assigned a letter to each room and began to search. What was your role? I took photographs of items and then signed them on the 6051 form. What was found in the closet? They then show a picture to the jury, and it was plastic bags full of Johnson & Johnson baby oil and Astroglide bottles. And you're telling me Diddy is still doing this, knowing that they have already raided his house, knowing that they are about to blow down on him? What was found in the bathroom? Several bottles of baby oil, and they show that picture to the jury. Now the bedroom. What was found in the Louis Vuitton bag? Medication in the name of Frank Black. That is the name that Cassie Ventura said Diddy used as an alias. And what was the medicine? Bags of pink powder found in the medicine bottles. And then they showed a picture to the jury of it being found and tested by Customs and Border Patrol. Reading from the slip where they tested it from, the pink powder was found to be K and MDMA in the bottle. And then they actually passed around the physical evidence to the jury. What was found in the black mini backpack? $9,000. Please take the cash out of the bag, and then the Homeland Security agent fans out the bills. Then the government says no further questions, and then Diddy's team starts a cross-examination, and they say, in the hotel room, did you see any bags and clothing indicating that a woman was staying there with him? Yes. And that's where they end the testimony of this Homeland Security agent. And honestly, I don't get Diddy's attorney's question on this, because if anything, I feel like it makes it look worse. Because you're saying you are finding substances that Cassie is alleging that he used, and you're also finding all of these bottles of baby oil in a hotel in New York. What's even crazier about this is Diddy's attorney said way back when that Diddy went to New York because he knew that they were about to raid him. So he was turning himself in. He wanted to be closer when they came after him. But yet he has all of these illegal substances, the baby oil and everything, and he knew he was about to get arrested? That's wild. I can't wait for the rest of Dawn Richard's testimony, but y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.